Hello, friends. Do you love to travel and learn about new places and things? Great! Then you are in the right place. Join Jasmine the cat and Gracie the tortoise as they have fun exploring the USA, the world, and beyond.
Hello, friends! It's Jasmine, the jazzy gray cat, here with my bestie Gracie, the super smart tortoise. Say hi, Gracie.
Greetings, my good friends. Gracie here. I'm so glad you joined us today as we learn more about desert animals. This time, we're exploring the deserts of Australia.
I remember the last time we went to Australia. I thought we would see Dorothy and Toto because it's the land of Oz. But we didn't see the wizard.
No, we didn't, but we did find a really fascinating country. This episode, we will be seeing what lives in the deserts of Australia.
Righty-ho! Australia is 70% desert, making it the driest place on Earth where people can live. It is so dry here that it even looks red from space.
Australia has 10 deserts. The 4 biggest are the Great Victoria, Great Sandy, Tanami, and Simpson deserts. Many of the deserts are in the area called the Outback.
And lots of weird and cool animals live here. When we did our episode on Australia, we talked about the dingo, platypus, kangaroo, and kookaburra birds. This time we'll talk about different ones, right, Gracie?
Absolutely. Australia is filled with what, as you call, weird and wonderful animals. Some of the animals that live in the desert are bilbies, dunnerts, kangaroos, wallabies, bats, dingoes, and many rodents, lizards, and birds.
Ready to get started? My first choice is the Spiny Devil. What a stupendous name. But that's not its only name. It's also called Spiny Dragon and Spiny Lizard. So, from all of its names, can you guess what type of animal it is, Gracie?
Let's see. A lizard?
Yes, you were listening. Did you guess lizard too, friends? My favorite name is Spiny Dragons. Now, on to what they look like. Spiny dragons aren't that big, only about 8 inches long, including the tail. Their superpower is that they have lots of ways to stay safe from animals that would like to eat them. First is color. They're tan and brown so they can hide in the sand. Next line of defense is being covered with a spiky, sharp armor. Ouch! And if that wasn't enough, they have 2 heads.
2 heads?
Well, not 2 real heads. They only have 1 head. The other is a fake head. It's a growth on the back of their necks and looks just like a head. It scares away predators. It would definitely scare me.
Seeing something with 2 heads is frightening, even if one isn't real. These are fascinating lizards. Do you have any more?
Of course. Spiny Dragon's favorite food is ants. They eat thousands in a day. Remember that when you want someone to invite on a picnic, friends. But what is even more amazing is the way they drink water. Spiny dragons soak up water by standing in it. The water goes up their legs using grooves in their skin and then right into their mouths. But if there is no water around, remember, it's a desert, friends. They just burrow down into the sand and absorb the water that's there in the sand. Very clever.
It most certainly is. Now, how about 1 or 2 more facts to finish this out, Jasmine?
Sure thing, Gracie. They can live a long time, up to 20 years. Also, they have 2 more superpowers to fool their enemies. One is a strange way of walking. They sort of stop and then rock back and forth. This really confuses birds. And finally, spiny dragons blow up their chest like a balloon to look bigger. Jinkies! They are amazing. Now it's your turn, Gracie.
Great. My animal is the bilby.
A billy? That's a funny name for an animal. Are they only boys?
Jasmine, the name is Bilby, not Billy. Bilbies are Australian marsupials.
just like kangaroos.
That's right, but they don't look like a kangaroo, much more like a rabbit. Bilbies have big ears and a long nose or snout. Their fur is a lovely blue-gray with a white tummy. Their tail is mostly black and has a white tuft of fur at the end of it.
Are they as big as kangaroos?
Not at all. Males are twice as big as the females at 22 inches and about 5 pounds. Bilbies are excellent diggers, though. Their front legs have 3 claws on them so they can dig burrows and find food. Being nocturnal, they stay cool in their burrows during the day. They don't see very well, but have excellent hearing and sense of smell. A delicious meal for them includes plants, insects, and small animals. And like most desert animals, they get their water from the food they eat.
Do they hop like kangaroos?
No, they don't. Bilbies gallop when they run.
Like a horse?
Yes, more like a horse. Now, they do have a pouch like a kangaroo and all marsupials, but their pouch is upside down and opens downward. This keeps the dirt out of it while they're digging.
Well, that's great. Then they don't get their joeys dirty, and those babies better hold on tight if they're in there upside down. I have a fun fact about bilbies.
Really? I'm all ears.
Very funny, Gracie. In Australia, sometimes bilbies give out Easter treats, not an Easter rabbit.
That's right, they do. Bilbies are endangered, and people are worried about them, and they hope that by promoting them as a holiday symbol, that will be a good way to let others know about them. Now, do you have another animal, Jasmine?
You bet, and it's a beautiful bird, the pink cockatoo.
A pink bird? Why am I not surprised at your choice?
Because I love pink. The pink cockatoo is called the most beautiful of all cockatoos, and it is gorgeous. Its body is a light salmon pink with some white. It has a super fancy feather crest on its head that's red and yellow. Both boys and girls look alike, but the boys are a little bigger.
It does sound lovely, but doesn't it have another name?
You're right, it does, Gracie. It's also called Major Mitchell's cockatoo, which is not nearly as pretty a name. Major Mitchell was a famous explorer a long time ago. Pink cockatoos are very smart and can even copy other sounds.
Anything else?
Oh, yes. Pink cockatoos love to be together and live in flocks. They live for a super long time, up to 80 years. They love eating seeds and nuts that they break open with their big bills and strong feet.
Excellent. Now, I don't think we can leave the Australian desert without mentioning kangaroos.
I totally agree. How about the red kangaroo? You can start, Gracie.
Thanks, Jasmine. Kangaroos are macropods, or animals with big feet. Red kangaroos are the biggest marsupials, with male reds weighing up to 180 pounds and growing up to 5 feet tall. Females are much smaller at only 65 pounds. Their tails can be up to 40 inches long, almost as long as the rest of their body. When a kangaroo hops, the tail is used for balance. When a kangaroo sits down, the tail is used like a third leg so it doesn't fall over. Hopping is a great way to move, and reds can speed along at up to 40 miles per hour and hop 6 feet high and 25 feet long.
Wow, that is fast. Boys are called boomers and have red fur, which helps them hide in the red ground of the outback. Girls are called blue flyers because they have blue-gray fur. The next part is super cool. The red's front paws are like little hands with 5 fingers, and if it gets too hot, a red will lick its paws and run it over its fur, just like a cat. So smart.
Obviously. Reds like to live in groups of up to 10 friends called mobs. When danger is around, they drum the ground with their big back feet.
Babies are called joeys, and when they are born, they're only the size of a nickel. They have to crawl into the mom's pouch all by themselves. They stay there for about 7 months. Joeys love being with their moms and stay with them for years.
Well, Jasmine, I now think that we're experts on desert animals. Are you ready for some jokes?
Always ready. What kind of music do kangaroos like?
Classical?
No, hip-hop. Your turn.
What did the train conductor say to the kangaroo?
I know. Hop on. Great one. My favorite fact is that bilbies gallop like a horse. How about you?
My favorite fact was that spiny lizards look like they have two heads. What was your favorite fact, friends? Don't forget to tell someone you love.
That's right. You know what, Gracie? I'm ready for some more travel in the USA. Come back next time as we go back to Pennsylvania and see what else we can find there. Bye now. Say goodbye, Gracie.
Goodbye, my dear friends. See you next time.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining Jasmine and Gracie on their adventure today. Come back next week for the next one.
Hello everybody, it's Gwen here. If you want to know more about the places we visited, just go to our website, jasmineandgracie.podbean.com, and go to the sources page and you can find out all about the great places that we visited. See you next week. Bye-bye.